Hey Gearheads, thanks for tuning in. And on today's episode, we're going to be turning this
into this by removing the window tint. Hey Dan, run that intro!
Alright, so this has really poor window tint. It's probably really old. I think it's purple, so it's either the really low quality black tint that turns purple, or it's cheap purple tint. It's coming off all over here, as you can see that, and it's coming off here. So I want to take this off of all the windows. I may or may not have them retinted because it does look cool, but for now we're going to pull them off. So we're going to use the heat gun. Remember, what was it, the Elantra that I peeled off the window tint? Window tint is actually 2 layers. It's actually 3 to start with, but you peel one off when you put it on. But it's a layer of plastic tint, and then in between that and the window is a layer of adhesion. So if you just peel this off, you'll peel the plastic off, but the adhesion will stay on there. You're going to have to scrape it off with a razor blade. So what's best to do, if it's in good enough shape, you can heat it up. And then what I'm going to do is, this is lifted a little bit, so if I can heat behind it, I'll actually be able to peel this, and then as I'm peeling it, I'll heat behind it a little bit, and it will go ahead and melt the adhesive and allow me to pull this off, hopefully in one sheet. So we'll see how that works. Definitely want to use low heat for this, and just watch how you're heating it. Is plastic. Watch your surrounding trims and everything like that, and see what you're doing. So I'll stop talking, and hopefully I'll make this high speed, and hopefully it'll go quick for both of us. So now we have frosted glass, which we don't want because this is not a shower. But the good news is we can just scrape this off with a razor blade and then clean it up, and we won't have any issues. Now I can scrape this with a razor blade because it's a side glass and there's nothing in it. If you're doing this on either a windshield or especially a back glass, check and see if you have those lines in it that are defroster lines, or in a front windshield if there's an antenna. You cannot scrape that because that will break the wire. So definitely want to be careful if you're doing anything like that. You might be able to use some goof off, goo gone, goo missing in action, some kind of stuff like that to get rid of the adhesive layer. But we're going to go ahead and scrape this one since it's a side glass. I know there's nothing in it, so I'm going to scrape it off, and then we'll clean it up and see what it looks like. Wow, that looks a lot better initially. So there's 2 more things you could do other than scraping it to get it completely clean. And one of them is one of these Goo Gone, Goof Off. It's an adhesive remover. You just squirt it on, and you have to kind of rub down, and it'll remove that adhesive. And then you just want to clean the window real well after that. This stuff does smell, so I recommend using it outside. And the last thing you can use is steel wool. Steel wool won't scratch the glass, and it will basically just wipe all that off. Depending on how much adhesive there is, you probably still want to clean it afterwards, but this will remove all that and maybe get rid of some tiny scratches too. So I'm going to do this and clean the whole window off, and then do a final cleaning. Alright. Make sure you get off the sides where it went into the window track. Once you lower it down a little bit, make sure to get it out of there. And then remember, if you have a spot that you really can't get off, it may be on the other side, so don't forget to clean this side too. Alright, I got this one too, so we're going to do this too. there are many different kinds of tints, and sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. But while this is not getting the adhesive off, it is coming off in one piece. That makes it a lot easier to get off. So it could be worse, like that. So I got this Blaster silicone lubricant to hit the window tracks and the guides, so we have smooth operation of the window. It'll go up and down nice and easy. I'm going to do this to all the windows, especially the ones that are running slow. This should help speed them up. About as fast as it's gonna get. And there you go. So of course this did come off in one piece pretty much. So if you just go slow and take your time with the heat gun, you should be able to get any quality tint off. Now, there's thicknesses to this stuff. The professional stuff is going to be a little bit thicker. The stuff you can buy from the auto parts store is a little thinner. Depending on how it was applied and how old it is and your patience level, you may be able to get it all off in one sheet, or you may have to scrape it off with a blade. Of course, this still has the some of the adhesive on it, so we're going to go ahead and scrape that off with a razor blade and clean it like we did the other one. So that's it. Take your time, do it right, and you won't have any issues. Then you can go ahead and leave it clean, or you can go ahead and retint them the right way. Now, tune in next week where we're actually going to be doing something else on the Ram truck. I'm not sure what, but I do need to get it finished because before I can get my next project, I need to deliver the C10. That's right, it has been sold. So we're going to be delivering that. I don't know if I'm going to film it or not, but I'm going to deliver that. And then we're going to go ahead and you'll see what's coming up for Dan's Garage. Very special stuff. Got some other things that actually developed today that are really, really cool happening on this channel. So if you're into old cars and you're into cool stuff, definitely tune in to the next video.
Well, that's it for this episode. You can leave comments below, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notifications when new videos are uploaded.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, stay positive, keep on wrenching. Alright, I'm going to get out of the scene because you can see my reflection. Give me another one.
Episode, we're going to be turning this.
We are going to be turning, like you're going to help. Hey, oh wait, let me zoom out.
My line.
Oh my god.
Into this by removing the window tint. So the adhesion things be falling on me. Turns out the window's broken. Who knew? Not the first thing I'm finding broken on this truck.